5, 4. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Goose. I am here casting the Infinity B Team Open. This is finally rolling again. We had a little bit of an intermission there. We had some people AFK a little bit there. But we do have TechTwo. We've been following him pretty well all night. And he is up in the semifinals. TechTwo, our purple Terran. Just loving that purple. Down in the bottom right of WCS Ohana, up in the top left we have AgCl, our blue Protossi player. And I don't know who to cheer for at all, because we got the Protoss brethren, and we have TechTwo, who happens to be from Infinity. And you can check him out, you can check me out, check us all out, infgaming.net. That is where all the fun action is. That's where we do all the fun stuff, dangerous stuff, crazy stuff, all kinds of goodness. Checking some stuff out here around the map. Looks like we got probes, pylons, barracks, got a little bit of supply depots, all that good stuff going down. And the chat is not caught up to me yet. It looks like TechTwo is getting scouted and poked and shocked by that evil, evil probie. Get him, probe. Get him. I love me some probe on SCV action. Good stuff. Good stuff. See if he can take some more hacks at that SCV. He cannot indeed. And TechTwo queuing up a supply depot. I guess from that SCV right there is probably where that is. It is indeed. As some minerals are stolen, as this probe will run away. Got a double gas coming from our Protoss, which usually indicates something gas heavy. Because double gas means you needed big gas. That's how that works. Cybercore is down. And only 2 in that geyser there. Doesn't have the third. But you should still generally have enough gas to do anything you want. He might be a little bit short and a little bit late. But we have a reactor going down, so TechTwo's going to start himself up some more marine supply. Oh, barracks? Barracks? Oh, changes line went for the CC. No, I'll play standard. I'll open with the 1 racks expand instead of a 2 racks. Maybe that was just a misclick. Chasing that probe, and the probe is going to get up here and probably not see anything. Sometimes you can see the high ground there, and he cannot see it. Nicely placed. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Whereas this marine is just going to run up here and do whatever it wants until the stalker pops and ruins his day. Or ignores him entirely. As he might get a probe kill. No reaction from the stalker. 1 probe goes down. And 1 probe it will be, as he does hurt these ones quite a bit. But not enough to do any permanent damage. Our Protoss buddy sending out his scout stalker to check the front here. There is no bunker down for TechTwo, so it is possible that he could get out microed, lose these marines and this SCV, and be forced to just never mind. The stalker doesn't move up into the base. Oh, there he goes, just in time, taking a shot, maybe 2, taking a shot at it. Some of them marines, and the marines are going to push that back. Nicely split. Tech4 pulls them away. A probe out and on the way, as he will try and take a few more pot shots at these marines, but to no avail, as he will have to be forced back again. His shield is gone. Bunker will be finished, and he should be just fine. Taking a nexus of his own. Oh, it's getting late over here. 3-gate Twilight Council Robo facility, quite a bit on one base, but he is expanding with this, so I would call that okay. Does lose that Stalker, sending it in. Lost. Not too much. Just that one Marine, it looks like. There was one that only took one shot, I believe. Yeah. No, actually, it just must have been that one. Wow. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Derp. Oh, yeah. Talking to people in the chat here. Derp to derp. I'm not sure why, but apparently TechTwo is streaming. So you can check him out live, and if you're playing, you can stream cheat and kill him. Or something like that. But yeah, we do have a delay so that it deters all of that business. It's like 17 to 20 minutes. Something like that. Sending them the Marines around. Marines and Marauders. He's apparently got eagle eyes like Morse and spots that observer. See if he gets to smoke it down here. He sees it. Can he scan it? No! No, he knows it's there, but he can't do anything about it. He is on... moving all around the map there. Moving all around the map. Moving all around his main base. Checking for that observer. And Immortal is out. And we have a... whatever that is. One of them warp prison thingies. Warp prison! So maybe some Immortal drops? Immortal drops? No. No, he sniped the observer. TechTwo apparently very talkative in his games, as we've seen. Sending the warp prism out probably to the backside here to do a little bit of that there harassment. Zella going out to the watchtower. Unfortunately, neither of them has either watchtower until just now, where AgCl has taken his. Defensively, offensively, we shall soon see. And will TechTwo see this coming? He will not, as it's way outside of his vision range. And he has moved out, has almost nothing defending in the back, and here comes a warp infused Zealots. Looks like he's going to pick those up and drop them into the main base of TechTwo, which is a great counter, especially with this move out. This timing is impeccable. He's going to drop that, and we'll see what TechTwo decides to do, whether he decides to defend, and he does see that drop. And the Zealots attacking his main base, so he is pulling back his units. 4 more Zealots are warped in, or 2 more Zealots on a DT. DTs, how did I miss the DT tech? Oh, it's right there! DT's shredding up the middle line. I hear they're pretty good units. And charge, so we're going for a charge lot Archon style. DT's tearing everything up. Zealots doing their dirty work, and should see a scan here. There it is, that clears that out. More DTs. And Zealots warped in. Not enough for a scan on that one, but he does kill that, I believe, with that scan. Got enough on the second one. Either way, he's going to be able to shut that down. Does save the warp prism, though. Very nicely done. Both floating quite a bit of cash. Quite a bit of cash. Nice one, says TechTwo. Indeed, indeed, very well done. He did manage to save quite a few of his units as SCVs. Looks like more DTs being warped in back at the main base for them. Archons. Units lost. It looks like our Protest buddy is down in that tab. Whether or not that is relevant, we will find out here with this next engagement, which could determine the game. AgCl is up in supply. TechTwo's got a lot of supply in army, though. If we take a look at the units tab, 8 Marauders, 32 Marines to the 8 Zealots, 2 Immortals, 2 Archons, and 1 non-firing Warp Prism. 59 workers to 31. TechTwo does not have the worker count he needs for 2 base. I'm sure he's making up some of that with mules, which is great. moving out again. This is going to get spotted. AgCl will see this coming. Will he be ready to defend it? Warping in a few DTs and a Zealot. Should have enough energy back at home. Yeah, quite a bit of energy actually. Not milling enough. Because he is scanning preemptively. See what's up on the high ground. And this is a lot of units from TechTwo. This could be GG. More Archons being warped in, but no avail. Zealot is trapped in the back. And everything's pretty much going to get cleaned up as these Marines and Marauders are going to be too much for our Protoss opponent. And we're going to see a game 2 here very shortly. As more Zealots are getting warped in. The supply count is still even, but there's just no units from AgCl. It's all probes, which is unfortunately is not enough to kill this army. As he's walking to the main base. Quite a few gateways done. Warping in on the backside. Very smart. Few DTs and a non-range Colossus. Yes, a non-range Colossus indeed. He does scan. Those DTs will clean that up. Very nicely done. The economy proving to be on his side. TechTwo re-getting those units up. Got the medevacs ready. And we have just a few DTs which have saved AgCl, DTs, and Colossi. Very nicely defended. Quite a few gateways here. He's up to 11 gateways, if I've got them all there. Yeah, it looks like I do. 11 gateways. His range is nearly done. Making a Zealot to scout the front here. Remember, he does have charge, so charge out Archon is very viable. Send another Zealot out and around. TechTwo once again at a supply disadvantage, but Terran proving that their army is superior. Sending out a nice little clump of units here. Just needs to make sure that he doesn't get focused down by too many DTs, and he should do alright, but it looks like AgCl wants to expand. Looking to take a third. Got a couple Archons. Got that Colossi. Range is done. They are +1 at the moment. TechTwo is +1 himself. And he has medevacs this time, which can change this. With the Zealots out of position, if he can kill this Colossi, SCV is going to come up the ramp and get roasted. But if he steps up into this, and he does roast the Colossi very quickly, Zealots in the wrong spot, swing around the back, not enough to absorb the DPS, and they're going to get focused, and there's nothing behind them to do damage to TechTwo's army. And he's going to clean that up very quickly. Another Colossus is out, and the high ground is going to get spotted by these medevacs, and that's going to get cleaned up very quickly, or at least pushed back. Zealots doing a ton of damage. Zealots are very good. Holy crap. More being warped in, as well as more DTs, making another Archon from those DTs. And it looks like AgCl is expanding with this going on, barely holding this off. Zealot Archon is a great composition. It's very affordable, and he's double forging it. Very nicely done. TechTwo pulling back, regathering some more units. Looks like he's going to take a third of his own, but that is blocked at the moment by our good Zealot friend there. Looks like he killed the last SCV that was on the way over there. Probably see that restarted here in a second. There it is indeed, as Mr. SCV goes to work. Starting up that third. AgCl's third just nearing completion. He's got quite a few probes. Mined out in his main already, though. And a little bit oversaturated. It's almost 4 rows of probes, which is a lot. A lot. A lot. You know, I mean, you need to moderately saturate is only 2 rows, and that is now saturated. Amazing how you can just transfer one base to another and saturation. Got a little battle going on here. Zealots versus Rock. The Rock is not doing so well. Definitely losing a lot of HP. Not a lot of damage going down on these Zealots. Ooh, Rock goes down. Let's see what you have to say about that, chat. That's pro-casting right there. Rock killing 101. Nerds, take notes. That hurts. That hurts. I know Nerds is going to kill me if he sees these. That is alright. Got 3 base, TechTwo versus AgCl. I thought this game was over quite some time ago, but a very nice DT pull out, so to speak. 2 more gateways being added on, up to 13 gateways. Still got upgrades going on. Decent amount of chrono boost going down. Still got some energy on his natural and his third. Taking a 4th base though. Got a pylon over here at TechTwo's force, so this is quite a game. Just like a little Zealot action going down and around here as another Colossi makes its way out onto the map to make 2. Colossus makes his way out onto the map to make 2 Colossi. Yes, I do know how to use the English language. and I will work on it. High Templars are out on the map now, so we got some of that there feedback. And storms that all you Terrans love. HTs. HT's pretty damn good. Went into the gas geyser to make a pylon to go back to the gas geyser. Very nice. Interesting little rally point there. That was the life of the probe. This one in particular. Nothing other special going on. TechTwo's moving out again, and at this point I would say it's very disadvantageous for him to be moving out, as there are 2 Colossi, some High Templar out. Got them there. My brain broke. Archons. He's moving up into the 4th base. AgCl should be able to get there pretty quickly, depending on his reaction speed, and he's not moving. There he goes. He's moving on his way over. Might only lose a pylon or 2 as he's warping in a few more DTs. And here it comes. He's going to be able to focus down these Vikings, or not. Needs to kill the Vikings so the Colossi don't die. They're way out of position. Zealots are treading quite a bit, but he's going to lose them all before the Colossi can do anything. And a storm goes down to positionally lock out TechTwo, which is perfect. Another storm, a little excessive there. Storming his own DTs because apparently they're bad DTs. Feedback! Feedback! Finally, Colossi getting a shoe, but it's just a little bit too late, as that's going to get cleaned up, and this 4th base might have been just a hair too greedy, but these DTs just shredding everything. Needs a scan for the life of him. There it is indeed. Kill the DTs. There's still one in there. There's still one in there. Oh, and he dies. He had such a good life. More Zealots on the way. Zealots are going to be good enough to shut down a lot of this army, but look at all these medevacs, like 1 per. Only like 4 units on the ground. All those medevacs to heal the crap out of them. Vikings land for whatever reason. Alright. And another Colossi out on the map. TechTwo pulling his stuff back. Gotta be feeling a little uncomfortable about that trade, knowing that there's a 4th there now. I mean, killing all his units, but he's still behind economically. If you take a look at the units tab, 40 SCVs to the 70 probes of AgCl. It's like he counted them and did it on purpose. He's probably building one right now. Oh, he's not. Triple Stargate! Triple Stargate. I have a feeling that he does this on the ladder all the time. Tons of gateways. Zealot Archon. Zealot Archon really good. Really good indeed. And a 4th base going down for TechTwo. I'm sure he is aware of that pylon at this point. He is indeed. SCVs are ready. And Thor production as well as Ghosts. Ghosts are what's going to counter a lot of that Protoss army. EMPs are good. And a DT gate's warped in because AgCl is a jerk. And that is spotted near immediately, as that's going to walk right in. Zealot's going to get cleaned up with no contest. And a nice missile turret's going to allow him to kill this DT as well as soon as he notices it. Oh god, please notice it. Pulling the mules. Oh, can he see it? Can he see it? Oh, he can. Very nice. Need to send those mules back to work. Back to work. Back to work. Tons of gateways. Man, look at this guy. I love it. Up to near 16 gateways. And by near 16, I mean 15. All in the main base. Mined out in his NAT as well. Basically 2 base economy versus, well, no base economy, since TechTwo only has 1 base really mining. And it's barely doing that. And the 4th base is done for him. Just so behind in worker supply. He's not going to have the economy to back anything up. He scans and decides to run up the high ground. Marauders first, baby, to absorb them Zealots. Marines in the back, and the storms go down. Does kill 1 Colossi. Storms, Ghost EMPing. And all the feedbacks kill every medevac but this one lone hero surviving medevac. High Templar's the only thing out on the map, but feedback needs to happen on this Thor. All Zealots being warped in. That's going to be enough to force TechTwo back at the very least. Just not enough for feedback energy. No energy left. Oh, he has it now. Too late. Mr. Thor gets to take a walk home. Feeling bad about his performance. Lots and lots of TechTwo. TechTwo's making more units and carriers. My friend, 44 SCVs to 70 probes, and he's been at 70 for quite some time. And a pause, please, from AgCl. Let's look at something cool while we pause. TechTwo's okay with it. I'm okay with it. We'll let it happen. I know this tournament's kind of like dragging on here. Want to make sure that things are rocking and rolling. You guys having fun in the chat? AgCl is back, and both players are ready, so the game is resumed. And the chat has pointed out that there's quite a bit of money from our Protoss buddy. It's very hard to spend that. And look, I mean, just look at the gateway count. Like, he can't warp in enough units to spend all that. He's making triple carriers. Since when does PvT have the economy for triple carriers? Are you kidding me? Zealot's being warped in all over the map. He's shutting down quite a bit here. Zealots are doing very, very well. If we take a look at the upgrades, they're good. 3, 2, 3, if you read them in that manner. And 2, 2 from our Terran buddy. No upgrades on the Thors. Still got Storms, still got feedbacks, still got a crap ton of gateways. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous gateways. AgCl will be able to remax himself at any point very quickly. I mean, he's got 3,000 minerals floating. He can just warp in a crap ton of units. He seems to be doing a lot of harassment on TechTwo's mineral lines. Does he have idle workers somewhere or something? He had... Oh, no, TechTwo! If you go back and watch this. Come on, dude. Alright, there you go. At least now you know you made a freaking huge mistake there. And carriers. Carriers are legit. Making them interceptors. More Zealots being warped in. Zealot. Templar. Archon. One of my favorite compositions. Making another Archon because 3 is good. Everyone is giving advice on the stream about how AgCl should be winning this. And yeah, so TechTwo just gave away his position, which is really unfortunate, but he is pulling back. I think he was going for some kind of a Doom drop. He does have quite a few medevacs. I think he can actually 2 Thors and all those units. Yeah, probably. With the 6 medevacs that he had. He's got quite a few more out here. He's going to want to engage. Oh, Zealots, he's going to spot those coming across the map. Can he kill them? He's not paying. Is he paying attention? He's paying attention. Zealots are quick. Oh, he does get quite a few to focus back on his main base. Pulls the SCVs. Zealots are on just a move command, unfortunately. SCVs running away. Drawing the Zealots back very nicely positioned. And a look at AgCl expanding to his opponent's side of the map. Refusing to take his own 5th base. And choosing to take his opponent's because... why not? I've got map control, baby. Sacrificing a few probes. And Tech 4 is not going to be happy about this, I don't think. I think he's going to want to shut this down. Yeah, definitely spotted this now. And going to be cleaning that up. Quite a bit going on back at home for AgCl as he is like way oversaturated here, like 900 probes. I think that's a good number. It's pretty accurate. War Prism going into the main base and not gonna last too long as there's quite a few turrets. All 4 turrets get a shot or 2 in a piece. More Zealots going across the map as he knows where the army is. Always great to play positional. Yeah, killing some more workers. Really punishing Tech2's inability to get an economy up, honestly. He's down to 51 workers. 74 for our Protoss, but he's seeming to just never stop making probes, which is... I mean, there's a line, man. You should stop eventually. Tech2's going to be able to shut this down, but he has had his mining stopped yet again, and Stalker's out to clean that up, I think, is his idea behind that. But he's going to be sadly disappointed to see that there's quite a bit of stuff going on. He's focusing down the command center. Can he get it with 2 stalkers? Sneaky stalkers. No, he cannot, because that's quite a bit of units to go against 2 stalkers, honestly. More carriers going down. Needs to end this pretty quickly here. AgCl has 8 carriers out on the map now. I only have 7 selected. The 8th one is right here. And they are... Wow, he's upgrading air. Man, been playing the beta much, buddy? 132 air attacks. And that has been scouted with that beautiful scan right on top of the army, in all reality. And this is going to be all in for TechTwo. I believe he's not going to be able to remax behind this. He does have quite a bit of money. See if he can macro. AgCl is not responding to this. Units on their way in. And he's going all the way into the main base. And I don't think AgCl can warp in just a few units. He's going to lose these gateways pretty quickly here. And here comes the attack. The Archons are blocking things. Immortals. The carriers are shooting just about anything and everything. But this is going to be so many carriers. They're going to clean up everything so fast. There's just not much left from TechTwo anymore. Just a few medevacs out there. Going to get feedback just like that. All those are going to get cleaned up very quickly. And that is everything that TechTwo has except for the few running units. Down to 78 supply. Oh my god, from TechTwo. Damn, that is a lot of stuff going on. He's mining from TechTwo's base and building pylons. Don't talk, play from AgCl. Oh my god. And it looks like he's continuing his mining and trying to expand to TechTwo's 4th, refusing to take his own dang base over here, man.
Oh my god, your outfit is so cute. I've never met an Amish guy before. Yes,
And AgCl looks like he's just going to be cleaning up anything and everything that's left over here. Just a few SCVs. Look how fast. Look at carriers, man. Carriers so good unit. EMP is going down, killing a few of those. It's not going to be enough to clean up all those carriers. Going to need a lot of anti-air, and he does not have much of it. Just a couple of Vikings. Carriers will pretty much move into this game and end it. Good game from TechTwo, and we're going to move on to game 2. Very well played indeed.